Hola, ¿qué tal, mi amigo, mi amigas? Hi, GAIL King, host of Looking to Make a Difference with GAIL. I'm feeling that Latina spirit tonight, and I'm going to tell you something. By the time this show is over with, so will you. In the house tonight is Jayquan Feliciano. Many of you might remember him from Nasty Boys. I can't wait for you to hear the songs he's provided for you tonight. Also in the house is Arlene Gonzalez from Platinum Records. She's our salsa bella from Corona. If you ask me who Jayquan is, I'm going to give you some of the things that he is. He's an accomplished musician, actor, he's a performer, dancer, recording artist, lyricist, TV host, Puerto Rican heartthrob for sure, entrepreneur and humanitarian, and actually a really nice man. But if you ask him who he is, he'll probably tell you Jayquan is music. Nasty Boys garnered 3 gold records in the 90s. And then he teamed up with Tito Puente Jr. And they traveled around the world, and he received a beautiful Latin Billboard Award for Oye, ¿Cómo va? Now traveling around the country, traveling around the world. So fortunate to have him in the house tonight with some of his incredible artists. Here is Jayquan singing If This Ain't Love.
Yeah. This is for all you ladies out there.
Oh, oh, if this ain't love. Oh, oh, if this ain't love. Oh, oh, if this ain't love. Oh, oh, if this ain't love.
Girl, you got me talking to myself. You got my heart crying out for help. Every time your eyes meet mine, I say, oh, all you do is smile and say hello. Then I'm caught in this undertow. Round and round and round I go. What? Mi gente latina, suba la mano para arriba. Tell me what it is, girl. Put it up. One time. Here we go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. One time. Girl, just to be alone with you makes my sweetest dreams come true. We have a secret rendezvous. Baby, when I'm holding you this way, and our hearts are just a beat away, are you feeling this feeling too? Oh. Let's go! Mi gente latina! Tell me what it is, girl. Put it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tell me, girl. Tell me what it is, girl. Tell me. One time. Ladies, is this love? Love. One time, let's go. Put it up. Put it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna do a little something like this. Your voice is hypnotizing. You got me fantasizing. I see the magic in your eyes. Oh, let's go. What is it? Tell me what it is, girl. Tell me, girl. Tell me, girl. Ladies, fellas, here we go. Check it out. This is love for you and you too.
Jayquan, that was fantastic. You got me into that rhythm, and I can't wait. There's so much more. But let's try to find out some things about you. First of all, I have to go back to your childhood.
Mm-hmm.
You are the child of very successful, talented people who were well known.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even imagine what it was like growing up, all the celebrities, people you must have met. Let's first of all mention who they are. Your mom was a dancer for Tito Puente.
Yes, my mom, Carmen Robles. That's my mom.
And your dad was the lead singer for the doo-wop group, the Emeralds.
Yes, that's right. Back in the 50s, my dad had a group called the Emeralds, and you know, all over, you know, the 5 boroughs. I remember when I was a young man, I used to see my dad rehearsing in the basement with the band. I had no idea what they were doing. You know, they would come from a show. And come back to the basement and rehearse. You know, not really paying attention to what they were doing, but just I remember that. And my mom always dancing mambo, cha-cha. You know, so I got my dancing skills from my mom.
I was going to ask you that. Did you get that from both parents? In other words, your dad with the singing ability and your mom with the dancing. Mm-hmm. Did they travel a lot because of what they did?
You know, my mom, she decided to open up a nightclub. Mm-hmm. So she happened to open up a nightclub in the Bronx, and she had her club where she had all this, you know, her dancers and celebrities would come and perform, and you know. Then disco took over. Then I remember when the disco came in, then it was a whole different animal.
Whole different thing.
You know, it was great.
All right, now we're going to jump ahead to Nasty Boys.
Oh.
I have to tell you, one of my favorite songs, Intimate Strangers.
Mm-hmm.
The oxymoron of that. First, before we get into how you got started with it, you have to tell me, do you do the music first and then the lyrics? Or do you just, how do you synchronize all that? And when do you get your ideas?
Well, when the Nasty Boys came out, first of all, we were male strippers. We were male dancers first. That's what Nasty Boys came from.
That's where the title came from.
Exotic male dancers, you know.
Right.
And we decided to get into the music. And we had producers write for us, you know. And at that time, the freestyle music that we end up falling into, urban dance music, you know, the record label that we were signed to was called Honor Roll Records. So they more or less was the ones that provided the producers, the music. All, you know, we did was just sing and, you know, and put on a great show.
I tell you, you were known for your dance moves, the professionalism. But I tell you, it wasn't always so easy. You guys traveled around the United States, and I think a lot of people just see the glamour of it. And I think that's great, because that's what they want to see. But let's go a little bit behind the scenes. There's a lot of work, a lot of sweat, a lot of giving up certain things. Share a little bit about that.
Yes, it's a lot of work. It's work, you know. Some of these artists, they want to be, you know, artists so bad, but they have to put in the time. And the time is work, it's choreography, it's studio, you know, it's discipline. Because you also got to take care of your voice, you got to take care of your body, you know, you really got to eat, sleep right. And you got to also, you know, enjoy what you do and give it all. Don't come into it half-assed. You give it to it, you give it all.
You give it all.
And that's what we, as the Nasty Boys, we did. We always gave it all. And you know, we would come from doing a show and go back to the basement, and then and that was our trick. We would go back to the basement, just like how my dad used to do it. We'll go back to the basement and continue rehearsing, because you know, one of us will mess up and we know, oh, I messed up on that step, I need to get it right, and we'll go back into the basement and do it.
I know you're a perfectionist. Your parents must have been proud of your accomplishments. Share that.
Yeah, my mom and my dad, I'm fulfilling their legacy, you know. I am, because from the singing and dancing, my mom and dad didn't continue it because they became parents, and their responsibility got even, you know, much more. So dealing with us.
All right, now you mentioned about the working out. You know, when you were young, you're still in great shape. I mean, you know, he is a Puerto Rican heartthrob, and he stays in good shape. Very natural. No drugs.
No, never in my life ever did any drugs or drink.
Very important.
Never smoked a cigarette. I don't see that avenue for me. I don't see that avenue. I never did. Neither did my guys and the Nasty Boys. None of us ever smoked, drank. We did none of that.
Really
it was
nice.
all
That's
about
good to hear.
performing, rehearsing, taking care of our bodies, working out. That was us.
Now, you were very young when you had so much success. How did you stay grounded?
My family, my team, it's who keeps me going, and they always had, I have great parents. I have great parents, and so did the other guys. We had a great family, and every
That's
time
so
we got some
important.
together,
So important.
yeah, it was.
You got the support from everybody. And that's for the young kids out there who really do want to make it. You have to have that familiar, the family environment.
And I have a big family right now.
You do.
I have
How many kids do you have?
10.
Wow!
Yes, I have 10, and it's 10 girls. All girls.
I love it.
It's all girls. It's all girls. So
anybody following your footsteps?
one of them one of them is her name is Preshani, and I'm trying to get her. I got her into the studio. She recorded her first song.
That's fabulous.
She felt she was still too young to.
Maybe next year she'll be on my show, right?
Yes,
could be,
ma'am.
could be.
Yes, ma'am. Could be. I'm looking to do a duet with her.
Oh, that would be fabulous.
It would be great.
Do you remember the first time you got on stage? Because you have all these women, all these people screaming, calling your name. Do you recall that moment?
Yeah. I remember that moment that I had that first show. I froze.
You did freeze.
I froze. My first performance, I froze. I stood on stage like, and the guys were like, they kept performing, and I literally froze.
Isn't that
And it was at
something?
it was at the Jacob Javits Convention Center.
No, it's huge.
It was a big
That's
concert.
huge.
It was a big concert,
Oh
and
my gosh.
it was one of those moments that I froze. But after that, it was a wrap. That was it.
I think we all have those moments.
Yeah.
For me, it was the Hoda moment.
Oh yeah.
Okay, meeting her and suddenly going blank. And we now tease and call it getting that Hoda look when I first met her.
Wow.
From the Today Show. So we all have that kind of thing happening. But after that, the adrenaline kicks in. You're performing.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the reaction of the other guys.
They looked at me like, "What happened?" I was like, "I don't know." The lights and the curtain went up, and I was just still like.
I'm laughing because I know that feeling. All right, now you're very, very close. He's like a brother to you, Tito Puente Jr.
Yes, Tito.
Yeah.
Me and Tito, we started a group called the Latin Rhythm, and we had a couple of good songs, and we did the remix of Oye Como Va.
Which you won
And we
the
won it.
Billboard Award.
Yeah.
And nominated for dance awards as well. Mm-hmm. Now you're traveling around the world.
Yeah,
You're
we were.
traveling Alaska,
Yes.
Honduras.
Alaska was one of our crazy adventures in Alaska because we were the first Latin group to perform in Alaska.
That's incredible.
And we were there for 2 weeks, and we performed. And people, if you go on YouTube, type in Jayquan Alaska, and you'll see what those girls did to me. It's
can't hardly
crazy.
wait. And you thought it was a little chilly today. What was Alaska like?
It was amazing because it was 17 hours daylight. It was 17 hours daylight. So it was so hard to go to sleep because it was still daylight. Like when it's time for us to go to bed.
True, your whole body rhythm, everything gets off.
Yeah.
Now, you performed alongside Celia Cruz.
Legend. Yes.
Marky Mark?
Marky Mark.
Come on.
I could tell you a story about Marky Mark
I want
too.
a story about
Marky Mark. We did a show together in Manhattan at Studio 54, and it was a big concert. It was called Hot 97. Did a big concert. It was called Back to School Hot Night. And Marky Mark. This is a true story. As God is my witness, Marky Mark. We opened up the shows, a bunch of other acts, but we opened up, and they told us, the promoter told our manager, the Nasty Boys can't strip. They cannot strip. Because, our act was part of stripping. That was our act, dropping our clothes. So we created an outfit to wear. You don't want us to take off our pants.
Right.
So we created those cowboy pants with nothing in the middle.
Oh, my.
And ass cheeks were sticking out and our thongs were on.
Oh,
We're not stripping, but This is our
And
act.
did you get away with that?
We got away with it.
Oh,
So
my
we
gosh.
blew the roof off. So then Marky Mark heard about our performance, and they told him, "I don't think you're gonna top that." So what he did, this is a true story. What he did was he ran from side to side of the stage and he had his Calvin Klein underwear.
Oh, he was the yeah.
So
he was
then
the model
Calvin,
for
that was the day, that was the week that Calvin Klein signed him $1 million
Oh, that's
contract.
amazing.
I'm like, damn it, why couldn't we wear Calvin Kleins? You know, like, you serious?
It's
You
the
know?
first time anybody ever heard that.
And it's a true story. It's a true story.
What about Mark Anthony? Oh, Heart Be Still.
Mark is, again, representing Puerto Rico. Mark, and he's a great performer, great entertainer,
Oh,
great
excellent,
person.
excellent.
I know Mark since he used to do freestyle music. That's how he got into the music. He was a freestyle
I
singer.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's right.
he started singing with La India,
Oh,
and they were part.
Yeah, that
And
is.
he was also part of the TKA clan.
right.
The group called TKA.
TKA, right.
Well, Mark Anthony, La India, and Spider, all 5 of them were part of TKA. They were the TKA clan. So Mark went with La India and did a couple of songs together and branched off into the Latin.
Let's talk a little bit about this freestyle. I mean, most people are cognizant and aware of what it all is, but it's something that started in the 80s, and it was in, it was South Manhattan, it was Brooklyn, it's where you came from, the Bronx, but there are different types of freestyle.
Yes.
Now, if you go to Florida, there was a different freestyle in
Yeah.
the 80s.
Yeah.
This was more urban, more
Urban
inner
dance,
city.
yes. It was more urban dance crossover. You had Lisa. They had that crossover freestyle. You had Shannon, let the music play. They had also that urban dance style to it, and some other people that, when you listen to them, they get booked in freestyle events because they were in that
Because they're
80s
in that
era.
time period.
And it was with that time of the freestyle era that they came out.
What's sampling?
Sampling is when you take a song and you sample from another song and you
just wanna
sample it
see.
together. That's sampling. You sample, like if you created a song and there's a piece of your song that's
Right.
I want to sample that piece into my song.
Because that's a big key word when you're
Yes.
doing that. That's one of those words you have to know.
Mm-hmm.
You do salsa, you do rhythm and blues, hip hop, freestyle, but you're basically known as Latin pop. Why?
Yeah. One of my idols, two of my idols, is Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Both of them are my idols.
we're right there with you.
So Michael Jackson was a pop artist. He's a pop artist. So Michael Jackson had that avenue to branch to anything. He can go, he can do R&B, he can do some jazz, he could do rock, So and again, he was labeled as a pop artist. Elvis was a rock singer. He was, Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
He can do anything. Gospel.
Absolutely.
He can do, country. So he was also labeled as a pop artist.
Okay, so
So
I see.
one of my, two of my favorite artists is them.
Those are
So
your
I
heroes.
love that.
Those are the guys that you aspire. All right, I want you to define what you think success is.
Success is. Oof, you went deep there. That was hard. Success to me, it's an animal. It's an animal to me. When you reach success, it's an animal because everybody wants to take a bite out of you.
Whoa.
Everybody wants to take a bite out of you when you up there. And it's an animal. That's all I can say.
I love the metaphor.
Yeah.
I love that metaphor. How did you know you made it? You made it. Jayquan made it when?
To me, when I made it in my era, in my time, I mean, I'm still making it. Okay. I'm still doing what I love to do. I'm still getting there. I remember when Nasty Boys was out, we were just like, the boy band. We were just like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. We had that same success where all the girls wanted us, and everywhere we went, we had thousands of people there. So I lived that era as in the boy band. Now as a solo artist, I just love what I do, and I do it because that's my
Because
passion.
you love it, it's your passion.
Yeah, and I got my team. You know, I love sharing the stage, the spotlight with my team.
I have to say that about you. You invite everyone to be with you. Not all artists are always as generous or as confident as Jayquan. I mean, even for today, we have 3 guests, and we're going to meet very soon. And you're encouraging them, and you want them out there too, which speaks so much about you.
And again, I never ask for anything. When I get a booking, I reach out to some of my friends and say, "Listen, I got a show. You want to get on? You want to do it with me? You get a chance to promote your new song. You know, you get to be promoted on the show, on the flyer, whatever it is. You know, I love to give the opportunity because I know how hard it is in this business. And if you make it, I'll feel great because I did something for somebody that's passionate for what they're doing, and I see it because I only pick people that I know they passionate for. They're not doing it for the wrong reasons.
Key.
They're doing it for the right
That's
reason.
key for success.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to now be privy to hearing. Here's Jayquan with What I'm Feeling, and it's one of the Nasty Boys songs.
All my freestyle lovers out there, this is for you. We're gonna take you back to all my freestyle lovers out there. This is for you.
Woman, your love means so much to me. It's the love which I have inside. You're too blind to realize. Can I prove my love for you is true with the tears which fall from my eyes? Only your love could dry. I long for your touch to caress me. Beautiful lady, please kiss me and say that you want me the way that I want you. Lonely nights, I think of you, dreaming of you in my arms tight, loving you through the night. My love for you to have in hold, open up your arms. I promise no harm, my sweet love. I long for your touch to caress me. Beautiful lady, please kiss me and say that you want me the way that I want you. If you can see what I'm feeling whenever you're by my side, then you would see what I'm saying. I'm in love, it's in my eyes. If you can see what I'm feeling whenever you're by my side, then you would see what I'm saying.
I have to congratulate you, Jayquan. You recently got married to the beautiful Cheryl.
That's right, my baby Cheryl. Oh. Now she's a Feliciano.
And you know her for years?
Yeah, you know, Cheryl and I have been friends for 24 years, and she's been my manager for 18 years. So we
with our JC Entertainment?
JC Entertainment, Jayquan and Cheryl. Yeah, that's how we do.
Beautiful. And you work together.
Mm-hmm.
Difficult? Easy?
No, it's not. As a matter of fact, it's very easy because, you know, we both know how to set off when it's business and when it's personal.
Oh, that's so important.
So we both accommodate each other when it comes to that. You know, when it's time for me to be Jayquan the artist, she gets into her management mode and she's on it right away.
She's on it. I saw that before. I saw it. Now, today's her birthday, and you got to think of something special.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, that's something you don't want to forget.
No, I'm not. I'm taking her to Chuck E. Cheese. We're going to do it, right?
Love that. Isn't that special?
I'm taking her to Chuck E. Cheese.
She's smiling. I can feel it in the background.
I can feel it, too. I'm going to hear it later.
I'm sure
he's
you
going to pay
will.
for it.
Now I'm going to get a little serious with you, because I have to tell you, he's a sweetie. You do so much for charity to help other people. I'm going to mention just a couple of the things that you do, and believe me, there's so many more. What we love about Jayquan, friends on Facebook, and there's Jayquan, and he's in Florida. And I'm thinking, what's he doing? We're in the middle of this horrific storm, the hurricane, and he's going door to door to see what he can do to help people, the elderly, who are stranded, who are scared. He's helping people in Puerto Rico. He's helping children who've been afflicted with cancer. Let's talk a little bit about that event in Florida, because there you were. Anybody else need help?
Yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of people, like really going through panic at the storm. And,
Absolutely.
I already have boarded up my place and I was already secure, plus my mom and all. So I went to Home Depot one day and I just posted on Facebook, on live video. Anybody needs help? Here, I'm here at Home Depot. I can get wood, whatever you need. And believe it or not, my Facebook started blowing up and people were sending me their address, help me. I don't have this, I don't have that.
I saw it.
And I was.
You sent me a few private messages. And I remember sharing with you. My mom and my sister were there. I was on the phone with my sister part of the evening. She was in a closet. They're so scared. And just the fact that you were out there reassuring and trying to help people, that tells you the kind of man that he is. And for that, I'm proud to make your acquaintance and have you on the show, looking to make a difference.
I'm trying.
You mentioned something about helping kids. You're right there.
Yeah. My oldest daughter, she was born with muscular atrophy. So, she's been in a wheelchair her whole life. So when it comes to charity and kids with, disability and anything, for anybody, cancer, AIDS, whatever, I don't look at it as a dollar sign. This is to help that organization that, let's try to get that cure. Let's help save everybody.
And that's why you're so successful.
And I'm blessed from God, because I don't I always tell, fans, promoters, it's not about the money. It's about the movement. Let's make a difference.
Absolutely. And you surely are. And sitting next to you is the
this
charming
is
Diddle
D right here.
I heard part of the song before, Take Me Back. Where can we find that song?
Oh, you can find that on all digital outlets right now, starting with iTunes, from iTunes to
iTunes,
Pandora.
fabulous.
You can even find it on Amazon. So it's out there. Just everybody, don't be afraid. Look for it. Diddle D, Take Me Back, and it's also featuring somebody very special.
How did you meet this young man?
How did I meet this guy? Well, Diddle D, he had a group called Individually One. And back in the 90s, I had my own record label. It was called NTB Records. And I signed the group. Wow. Amazing group. I mean, these guys are like R&B, pop, soul. I mean, all three of these guys had a unique sound, And when I signed the group, we had a couple of songs out that they put out. It went to Germany, Canada. It was #1 in Germany. And Diddle D came to me about 10 years ago and said, I want to be a solo artist. I want to do my own stuff now. So, Diddle D has been doing his thing now.
He is amazing. Amazing. I have to comment what I'm wearing.
Yes.
You are an entrepreneur, and I am wearing one of your T-shirts.
It's a dress now.
No, it's a dress. I also have to say that you provide delicious coquito.
Yes.
And I did not take a sip of it, or I would be dancing on the ceiling. But we want to mention that and where we can find you with that.
Well, I'm coming out right now. I'm coming out with my own liquor now. So the company out of Orlando is making my own Jayquan brand. So be ready for that for the new year. It's going to be rhythm, Coco rhythm.
Nice.
It's going to be good.
Diddly dee. Let's have you perform, because this is beautiful, a thing of beauty.
Well, thank you. Looking
and
forward to it.
And it's called
Take Me Back.
Take Me Back.
Featuring Jayquan.
Yeah, we make productions.
Y'all already know who it is, right? It's Little D. Yeah, JC Entertainment. We're in Long Island. Everybody sing it up. Ready? Yeah. Huh. Oh, yes. Yeah. I want to see everybody in the place. Yo, put them up in the air like this. Now put them up in the air like this. Let me see you just put them up like this. Chill. Baby girl, it's good to see you. How long has it been? You're still looking good and barely changed since last I saw you then. Seems like you moved on and you're doing your thing, and man, I'm proud of you.
Can we chill for more than just a few?
All this time I thought we'd be together. Boy, was I so wrong. Cause when you said goodbye, I know now it was mostly all my fault. Could you bear with me? You know these things are hard for me to say. Yeah. Sing. Could you take me back? Whoa, I'll hold you down. Yeah. I'll never let you down. Could you take me back? I promise I will never mess around. Could you take me back? Would you take me back? Would you take me? Ladies, yo, it's D-I-double-D-L-E. Yeah, yo, it's Little D. Oh, yeah, fellas, let these girls know how you feel. Chip. All this time gone by and realize how much I was a fool.
You're a vision of perfection.
Baby girl, you know it's true, cause we were great together, baby. Now I know you feel the same. Yeah, time's a wasting, girl, I'm shaking. Let's not wait another day. I gotta have you in my life, not gonna let you slip away. Cause you're the world to me, no one's gonna love you like I do. Yeah, baby, I'll hold you down, no. Never let you down, no. Never mess around. Oh, yeah. Could you take me back? Yeah. Oh, say yeah. Never mess around. Oh, yes. Yeah, ladies, it's D-I. It's double D-L-E. D-I-double-D-L-E. Yes. It's Little D. 1, 2, ready? Yeah. With one more chance, girl, I'll never let you go. No, your feelings for me deep down still sure. Yo, Jayquan, let him know.
Baby girl, you know just how I feel. I know you feel the same, but we gotta keep it real. And you know this type of thing happens all the time. When I break your heart and you break mine, now it's all a waste of time when you're looking who to blame. Everywhere you look, you know it's all the same thing. Look into your heart, girl, see what you're lacking. It's not the fact you want me back.
Yeah, baby, I'll hold you down. Never let you down, no. Never mess around. Oh, yes. Take me back. Take me back. Oh, take me back. Take me back.
You have a couple more artists in the house. And next to you is Brooklyn.
Mr. Brooklyn.
What's going on? Thank you for having me today.
Oh, Brooklyn, it's a pleasure. You're wearing the crown. You're dressed in an amazing outfit. You have to share with the viewers why you are dressed this way.
Well, number one, I'm a designer. My own line is called Isla Jewels. I design clothing and jewelry. I was also crowned Mr. Evolution 2013. So that's where my crown. And I am the king of Brooklyn, as you see.
I love it. What are you going to be singing for us tonight?
What am I going to be singing for you guys tonight? I have a reggaeton called Yo Lo Conozco.
And in English?
It's called, like if I know everybody, I know this person over there. The concept came up with, everywhere I go, I know somebody. So it's like if I go to Orlando,
There,
if I go to
I know
LA,
somebody
I
over
know
there.
I know somebody everywhere. So
Notice that I had asked you, in English, do you feel at all that sometimes lost in translation are the feelings, what you're trying to convey, or does it never happen?
it never happens to me. Yeah, no.
No?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much secure with everything I'm doing and with the music and the transaction from it is.
Okay, that's a good response, because I'll tell you, anything that I hear in a foreign language is sexy, it's romantic, it's amazing to me. And I'm wondering sometimes, you could be telling me you're a terrible person, and I'll say, ooh, I love it.
Ooh la la, ooh la la.
Absolutely. All right, so I'm excited about hearing you sing. Where can we find your music?
You can find my music on YouTube. I have music videos, iTunes. You can look up Isla Jules by Brooklyn. For my line, it's called ISLAJEWELS, Cole by Brooklyn.
I want to thank you very much, and
Thank you very much.
take it away.
New York, New York.
Yeah,
Cameo blew the track.
Brooklyn.
Latino. See those homies over there? Yo la conozco. Niggas over there.
Yo lo conozco.
People over there. Yo lo conozco. Yo te conozco. Yo lo conozco. Brooklyn, stand up. Brownsville. Nationwide. Another banger. Worldwide. Mami, dime si te gusta el train ride, papi. Dime si le gusta las nalgas de ella. Ella eres una freca, so baila sin pena. Menea, 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 menea. Now, everybody bounce to the beats, don't stop. People keep on moving your feet, yeah, ma. Let this nigga know you a freak, yeah, pa. Make her back it up to the beat. Yeah. Now throw your hands in the air. You see those mommies over there? Yo la conozco. Niggas over there.
Yo lo conozco.
People everywhere. Yo lo conozco. Yo te conozco. Yo lo conozco. You see those mommies over there? Yo la conozco. Niggas over there.
Yo lo conozco.
People everywhere. Yo la conozco. Yo te conozco. Yo lo conozco. Brooklyn, stand up. Brownsville. Never ran, never will. I rep it from the right and my sana, from hoy to mañana. Let's party con gana. I wanna see a move in the night, guys. Grab a cintura, sin miedo, mi pana. This is for mi gente latino, moreno, gringo, bailan conmigo. It don't matter your color, somos lo mismo, so dance to my single. It's even better if you're single. It's easier to mingle. Now throw your hands in the air. You see that mommy over there? You see those mommies over there? Yo la conozco. Niggas over there?
Yo lo conozco.
People everywhere? Yo lo conozco. Yo te conozco. Yo lo conozco. See those mommies over there? Yo la conozco. Niggas over there?
Yo lo conozco.
People everywhere? Yo la conozco. Yo te conozco. Yo lo conozco. Another one for you.
You have a movie coming up. Very quickly, you got to share a little bit about that.
Well, the movie is, it's coming out. It's an amazing. I can't really speak too much about it because I can't give it away.
Okay.
But because it's a surprise for the new year. But check out Jayquan in the big screen.
Okay, we shall. And also, you have VIP TV, right? And that's on the CW network in
It's
Florida?
on CW. It's on Mundo Fox back in Florida. I'm the host of the show, too. I've been with VIP TV for 10 years now.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I come to visit, I'm coming on your set.
Oh, of course. I'm going to interview you. I got you, Gail.
Absolutely,
Come on.
we got it. We're gonna
It's
do
a
that.
wrap. I got
And
you.
who do you have next to the beautiful Wanda from the Bronx?
Yeah, Wanda's from the Boogie Down Bronx. Recording on, like I said, Gail, I only bring people that I feel is positive, that it's going to be in my circle, and Wanda's a very talented woman, and just looking forward to her breaking into the industry.
How exciting for you.
Yes, it is.
And what are you going to be singing?
I'm going to be singing my single, Summer Love.
Where did you get the idea from this? How did that come about?
Well, actually, I was writing so many breakup songs, and they're like, I need to hear something with love in it.
Love in it.
Yeah, and I was like, well, everyone needs a summer love.
Absolutely.
Especially when you go away, you meet somebody special, so I figured.
Did
this
you
should be
meet
it.
somebody special?
No, not at the time.
Oh, okay.
Well, because it's not the
Wanda,
summer. That's
not-
why it's the winter. So
well,
you got a
winter,
winter love.
summer.
But you know what I say? Even in the winter, you need a summer love.
I love that. And here is Wanda singing Summer Love.
Oh boy, here we go.
Temperamento.
It's definitely
Y Wanda.
summertime.
Yo. Dale. Dale, mami. Dale, mami.
Watching you walk right over here. Your body language is so clear. You're walking around like I can't see. I know you're trying to get close to me. But boy, I see you from far away. Come a little closer, I'll make you stay. Gonna touch all over your heart body. I want you more than words can say. Oh, this is my destiny. My destiny. A hope for living dream. All I want to see is you right here with me. You right here with me. So slow. I'm ready to explode. And all I want to know how you gonna be my summer love. How you gonna be my summer love? Boy, you're driving me insane. Love is all we're gonna gain. There's nothing here that's gonna change. The summer vibe is what remains. Oh, boy, I see you from far away. Come a little closer, I'll make you stay. Gonna touch all over your heart body. I want you more than words can say. Oh, this is my destiny. My destiny. A hope for living dream. All I want to see is you right here with me. You right here with me. So slow. I'm ready to explode. And all I want to know how you gonna be my summer love.
Tu cuerpo caliente lo veo, tu pelo, tus ojos, a ti te deseo. Si dices que eres la mejor te lo creo. Besarte hasta Malta hasta darte un trofeo. Dime cómo tú te llamas y apunta mi nombre. Por si acá tú buscas un hombre y dónde tú vives. El chamaco es rapero y escribe. La gente proclama que yo soy un líder. Sé que te gusta la música alta, la bájala. Si quieres trátala, búscala, siéntala. Entra a mi mundo profundo un segundo. Mira cómo me hundo encima de ti. La pista se mueve solita por ti. Mi lengua se moja por ti. Vente conmigo, vamos a salir. No le digas a nadie, please, 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 please.
Oh, this is my destiny. My destiny. A hope for living dream. All I want to see is you right here with me. You right here with me. So slow. I'm ready to explode. And all I want to know how you gonna be my summer love.
From age 5, Corona-born salsa queen Bella knew what she wanted to be when she grew up. Of course, I'm talking about Arlene G. Arlene's dad was the famous Oscar Gonzalez, and it is fair to say that she has followed in his footsteps and created electrifying performances. In addition to that, Arlene has created her own label, Platinum G label, and she helps other aspiring stars. So Arlene is now prepared to sing Vete.
Ven y abrázame y bésame y tócame mi vida. Me decías tú que sepas que yo quiero estar contigo, te necesito. Ven y abrázame y bésame y tócame mi vida. Ven y abrázame y bésame. Tú siempre me decías que yo te amo. Sé que yo siempre fui la mujer que tú pensabas tener en tu vida. ¿Quién me dijo a mí que yo era tonto, lo que siempre querías? Pero no quiero ver que la verdad es que tienes otra en tu vida. Así es que vete y no me hables. Así es que vete ya. Ya no quiero estar contigo, mi vida todo cambió. Lo que pensé que era fuego hoy día terminó. Así que vete de aquí, vete ya. Ya no quiero estar contigo, mi vida todo cambió. Lo que pensé que era fuego hoy día terminó. Ya vete de aquí. Día que me levanté de la cama y me di cuenta lo que hiciste. Eres malo y mentiroso y no tienes corazón, no tienes corazón. Ya no quiero estar contigo, mi vida todo cambió. Lo que pensé que era fuego hoy día terminó. Así que vete de aquí, vete ya. Ya no quiero estar contigo, mi vida todo cambió. Lo que pensé que era fuego hoy día terminó. Ya vete de aquí. ¡Woo! Para terminar con todo esto, quiero ir lejos de mi camino. Vete. No quiero estar contigo. Ni como amante, ni como amigo. Ya no quiero nada, nada contigo. No quiero estar contigo. Lo que era lindo y maravilloso ahora cambió. Ya no es lo mismo. Go, Arlene G, baby. Ha, 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 ha. ¡Epa! ¡Woo! Vámonos, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tú me hiciste sufrir, tú me hiciste llorar. Mitad el fuego apagó, ya no hay nada para ti. Ni de visita, ya no vuelvas más aquí. Go. Ha, 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 ha. Así es. Ja. Que tú lo sepas, papi. Ja.
Arlene, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
I had the privilege of being there when you did the video. It was amazing. This became a hit overnight. North America, South America, Panama. Were you prepared for that?
I've been preparing to launch this song, Vete, but prepared how everyone really enjoyed it and likes the song. It's amazing. It's an honor, and I'm very happy about that. It's a blessing.
In English, what is the song about? For those who are not like you, bilingual.
Vete is about a woman that is betrayed by her husband or boyfriend, and she's basically telling him he has to leave. That's it. It's over.
She's had it. No nonsense.
more.
She's not putting up with that.
That's it.
Tell me a little bit about your dad.
My father, his name was Oscar Gonzalez. He was with El Trío de Oro, Trios Nobles. He was singing everywhere. He would sing mostly romantic music. He wrote his own music. He was a composer, and he played the guitar. And it was an inspiration to me. I get it from him. It's, you know.
I went online, and the information about him and the people who adored him, it was just incredible. And known as a great guitarist.
Yes.
Of course, for his voice as well. Now, you've been involved with Telemundo, Luz de America.
Yes.
And you're helping other people. So tell a little bit. You are the TV host for that?
Well, I worked with Telemundo and Azteca America.
Wait, how did you say that again?
Azteca.
Gringo? I tried, folks.
Azteca America, which we're actually going to be having an event on Wednesday for his name is Hernan Diaz from Azteca America, 25 years in the business.
Excellent.
So it's
Excelente.
Yes, there you go.
And what about Voice of America radio?
We've done a lot of stuff with Voice America in Puerto Rico. I've worked with a lot of different people in Puerto Rico. I just finished a new song. I got to send it to you, called Rétame, with El Maestro Nino Segarra of Puerto Rico, famous salsero from Puerto Rico.
Is that the one that's going to be in Queens? Is that you're going to be doing a video?
Oh, we did the video already. We finished it.
You did the video.
Yeah.
So you did that one already.
Yes, it's en vivo. You can find this called Rétame with Nino Segarra.
With Nino, that's right. All right. What the first time you heard yourself on the radio? What was your reaction? Where were you doing? You have to remember that moment.
Yes, it was very heartfelt. It was 93.1 FM in New York, an Ecuadorian radio station. I'm half Ecuadorian, Puerto Rican, so Ecuadorian society has really, been there for me with that particular song, Vete. And I just turn on the radio, and they're like, "I hear you on the radio." I turn it on, and it's there. It was amazing. It's an amazing experience.
We've heard you on 102.3 FM. You're heard all over Florida. I have to just mention that you're on iHeartRadio.
Yes.
You're on Pandora, Amazon, MTV. TV.com, which is extraordinary, and that you had this tremendous tour in 2014.
Yes, we've gone to Panama, Mexico, Ecuador, Puerto Rico. I'm actually going to be going back to Panama in June.
Okay.
And we're going to be going back to Florida. We have a lot of different works going on right now with Nino Segarra, so we'll be traveling a lot within this year. And obviously next year.
I want to mention, too, that you are also very involved in different causes. I know that you had an event and very involved with cancer. She loves her dog, Nene. You should see the way she dresses her dog. Dog has better outfits than anybody. But in addition to that, you also are helping Puerto Rico. Devastation. When did you go back to Puerto Rico?
I have not gone back.
Okay.
We actually have a house over there. We're planning to go back within the month. But we have sent a lot of different resources out there as well. It was very scary, but it's coming up. We'll
I don't think that people still realize how awful it is with no electricity, no light, nothing.
No water, no
water.
No
I can't even begin to imagine it. And I saw that you're doing quite a bit to help out. I also would like to talk to you about your helping other people. I think it's amazing that artists, instead of just taking the attention and putting it on themselves, are helping other people. So tell us a
I
little
think
bit
like
about
with the
that.
younger generation, it's hard because they don't know the business part of the industry. They just want to sing and get out there or rap and get out there. They don't know. So I try to make them understand there's contracts involved. There's things that you need to get involved, lawyers and things like that, so that they can move forward.
They don't. A lot of people don't understand. They just see the glory, not the hard work. And finally, I have to ask you about the Royal Caribbean. I've been on cruises, had a ball. What is it like working on a ship?
Actually, I worked with Jayquan and Cheryl as well there at the Cozumel, Mexico cruise that we did a few years ago. It was great. Amazing.
And Carnegie Hall?
Yeah, Carnegie Hall was amazing. Yes,
oh my gosh.
It's great. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's a blessing.
Where can people find you?
Arlene G Music on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, La Diva de la Salsa, or my record label, Platinum G Records.
And that started 2011?
2011.
And we're going to have you back because it's just not enough time to spend with you.
Thank you,
Arlene G.
Thank you so much.
Platinum Records.
Thank you so much.